You'd think from all the looking down that I do on a daily basis, I would have realized at some point that perhaps looking down is actually the way we need to look to go up. Now, this might seem a bit contradictory, and Sir Langston Down, who was the first to basically identify Down syndrome as a disability, would probably disagree with me changing the name of Down syndrome to something like Up syndrome, because the truth is people don't see the positives in disability, and there is actually a strong link between optimism and Down syndrome. Now, one of the most inspirational people in my life is my younger sister Jacinta, who has Down syndrome, but the truth is you wouldn't know it. I deliberately say that Jacinta has Down syndrome, not that Down syndrome is Jacinta, because the truth is it is the person who comes before the condition. She is one of the most inspirational and optimistic people I know. Every time she gets up in the morning, she always looks at the things she has to do in her day, which she writes down in her diary, and just gets so excited, and with a passion, she looks forward for the day ahead. I often think that people don't do this on a daily basis, and perhaps it's to their detriment. Being optimistic is something that we don't think about because we don't appreciate how important it really is.
Erica.
Yes?
And because we are going to ice skating today.
Yes, that's right. It's Bauer Station.
And this is Emily
Big service to Robin, number 1 platform.
It has been shown in studies that mothers who have a daughter or son with Down syndrome are often much more positive about the situation as opposed to other disabilities. Now, I'm not here arguing that Down syndrome is the best disability that there is. That would be quite a silly proposition. But the truth is, people with Down syndrome have this incredible ability to see the positives that I think we don't actually appreciate. There has been incredible studies about the potential of people with Down syndrome to navigate their way through life and look at the positives, living independent lives. But the most important thing to consider is that this has only happened when they've been able to integrate within society. That's why I'm a big campaigner for integrated education from a young age for people with disabilities and people who don't have disabilities. A quote by Jan Mantel from The Life of Pi resonates deeply with this concept. You may think I lost hope at that point. I did. But then I perked up and realised things weren't that bad. From this quote, we can see that optimism creates a potential to look at the positives in life and move away from the negatives. If we look towards people like Pi and Jacinta, then we all can find a little bit of happiness in our life and make our hearts soar. Stay open, stay optimistic. Okay. There are many known health benefits that optimism brings. One of these is a great attitude towards balance in terms of mental and physical health. There are incredible health benefits that optimism can bring into your life. One of the most important is that optimism always gives you a greater sense of purpose in looking after your mental and physical health. So, for example, optimists are far more likely to eat a balanced diet and to engage in regular exercise because they see the value in this. They often see the challenges, and you can't deny that optimists do accept challenges, but it is what you do after you accept the challenge that creates the person you really want to be.
I have a question for you. Okay.